Alright, I think we're close enough. Hey everybody, this is Adam here from Epic, one of the engine support techs. Just gonna be doing a small stream tonight. Since don't really have any plans, it's been a bit of a chaotic week for me personally, so sorry about that. But we are going to do some stuff. Uh, and if people come into chat and have questions, I will happily try to answer questions. Uh, One of the things I was noticing while waiting is that we're kind of starting to get a little slim on space here. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time while talking and babbling to myself, fixing that. Let's see. Is this a static? Yeah, this is a static mesh, so I'm not going to be able to cut through that. Boop. Okay. So first things first, I need a floor of some sort. Could do BSPs, could do planes. Let's go with BSPs. I like BSPs. A lot of people don't like BSPs. I do. I think they're fantastic, and I can't wait. Before anyone eventually asks, I do not know when BSP Geometry 2.0 is being done. I have absolutely no knowledge of that. I want it. Don't get me wrong. I am one of those weird people who actually want it. There. But I do not know. Let's drag this over a little bit more. Okay. You know what, I actually do want it to be a little bit longer. I want to give it some variance other than just a square. Okay. Drag this out. And that's still pretty deep in there. Probably one more good one. Ah. Don't remember how to change the positioning here. Nope. Let's stretch this out. Maximize this viewport. That way we can actually see what we're doing here. That should be close enough, I think. Maybe a little bit more. And bring it down a little bit. Good enough. It's going to be a little off, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Especially not for our purposes, since this is not going to be a level design thing. This is just a add more room so we can prototype stuff, make stuff. Drag this all the way out here. Didn't go overboard with it. Oh, okay, cool. Then there we go. So hopefully you guys are. Why do I like BSPs so much? Oh, hi Sterlingy, first off. Thank you for coming to the stream. I like BSPs because they're great for prototyping. In the sense, I spend a lot of my time, especially like when I'm at work, I do a lot of bug reporting and stuff like that. If I need a test bed, it's very easy to just rapidly iterate with BSPs as opposed to trying to get static meshes that are all the proper size or modular assets or anything like that. So I came to love it. I also was a big when I was in school, we used UDK for the most part, and so I just ended up falling in love with BSPs. I like the system. I like everything about it. So it's kind of fanboyism for the most part. I understand that there's a lot of problems with the system. I'm fully cognizant of that. But for me personally, it's just something that I kind of almost grew up with in terms of my game design career. So I've kind of just had a love for it ever since. There we go, and whatever. I don't care about that. we'll work with it. Then I'm gonna let's go ahead and just use a box. Go right into here. And as I said in the Twitch stream, if you have questions, please feel free to ask them because I have absolutely no plans for the evening. So my plan was literally do stuff. that's as far as it went. Let's bring this one in a little bit. Bring this one in a little bit. Make it at least look semi-door-esque. There we go. What's fun is I can actually grab... let's go with these double doors. Even though I know they're not going to look good. Oh wait, actually you can still walk through those, so we won't use that. We'll just go ahead and leave it like this. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got this area, which will be another prototyping stage. Get rid of some of these because I don't really need them. Don't use them for anything. That is my rotator. Okay, that can stay. Yeah, the rest of this looks like stuff that we've done. So, just to give a brief overview of things we have done in here. If we hit play, if I maximize the screen and hit play, so we've got standard fire, rapid fire, single shot. This is actually a quote-unquote burst fire. It's set pretty low. We've got double doors that, let's see, don't remember what button was it U? Yeah, it's U. Okay, so double doors that when you use them, they each go to a different range and stuff. Where's my U button? There it is. Yeah. This, which turns those lights, rotator, doopy-doopy-doop, set that on fire. We've got a duck shooting game. Grappling hook. Then this will allow you to go through certain objects. Okay, cool. Oh, and that's a dialogue thing. And then that door, same as those doors, except it's a one-way. So, okay. And we also have an infinite ricochet, but I really didn't feel like messing with that because every once in a while it decides to crash the editor. So, we're not going to be showing that off right now. What can I do today that'll be interesting to people? Okay, despite the fact that this has yet to work, I am going to attempt again, portal guns. I have yet to get it to work in a meaningful way. So, don't judge me too harshly. Loaded a wall with a door into my map, then placed one of the starter content. But when I scaled, obviously the material scaled with it, so when I went in to change the UV tiling... oh, yeah, the script's kind of crazy. This is one of our bigger projects, and this is just the player character, just so you know. We've worked on other things, too. Anyways, back to what you were saying. Let's see. New to UE, loaded a wall with a door in my map, then placed one of the starter contents materials on it. And then scaled UV tiling. Were you using a BSP or were you using a static mesh? That'll be first and foremost on my questions list. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and make a new material for this. UV scaling mat. And one thing I do tell everyone is I don't promise that I can answer it. I promise I will give it an effort and that I will try to answer it, whatever the question is. And you guys can really ask me anything. I don't care if it's personal or not. Whether I answer or not is, completely different. But I really don't mind questions. Let's see. Okay. Cube mesh. Starter content architecture wall. Okay, well, I have starter content in here. So, bloop. Let's go ahead and go with architecture wall. What is the meaning of life? 42. Okay, got this. Let me get my material. I'm going to use a UV scaling mat. Texture. And let's use the brick clay, because I think that's a pretty good one to use overall. So we're going to plug that to texture, go brick wall normal, plug that right into the normal. So now it should actually look like crap because it looks like these are not the same. Brick clay old. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we have a texture. And we have a normal on. Let's see what happens. I actually want to do something here because, frankly, I'm finding just the standard brick wall to be a bit boring. Yeah, let's give it like a firehouse red look.